Hey Bears fans, we are diving into the latest updates and developments surrounding our Chicago Bears. The team has been exploring some intriguing options in the secondary, particularly with the potential addition of Asani Samuel Jr., a player who, when fully healthy, can be a game changer. At 26 years old, Samuel has the physical ability and experience to contribute significantly, though the big question revolves around his recovery from spinal fusion surgery. He only played 4 games last season, so there is some uncertainty about how he will perform at full capacity, but the opportunity to bring in a former elite cornerback has fans and the organization buzzing. Samuel is not the type of player who will suddenly become a ball hawk, racking up interceptions, but his value lies in his ability to shut down an entire side of the field, something the Bears desperately need in the secondary. The team has been dealing with injuries to key players, including Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon, both of whom are currently on injured reserve, leaving gaps that Samuel could potentially fill. His addition could also allow the team to reposition other players into their more natural roles, giving a boost to both the starting lineup and depth. Tyreek Stevenson, for example, might return to his quarterback 2 role, while C.J. Gardner-Johnson solidifies his presence in the slot at the nickel position. If Kyle Gordon returns before the end of the season, the Bears could have a strong, if slightly uncertain, secondary core capable of handling various defensive schemes. Samuel's upcoming meetings with the Bears, along with other teams such as the Packers, Vikings, 49ers, and Steelers, will be pivotal in determining where he lands. Each of these franchises represents a different level of opportunity and competition, and for the Bears, landing a player of Samuel's caliber, even with recovery concerns, would be a major statement about their defensive ambitions. Beyond individual talent, it is also about fitting into the team's system under the guidance of Dennis Allen, who has proven capable of scheming effectively to maximize the strengths of his roster. This strategic approach could free up other players for blitz packages and creative defensive adjustments, enhancing the overall performance of the unit. At the same time, the Bears are balancing the need for immediate help with the importance of preserving future assets. The recent trade deadline passed without a major splash, which has drawn mixed reactions from fans, but the rationale behind this approach is understandable. Ryan Poles and the Bears front office focused on making controlled, thoughtful decisions rather than sacrificing high draft picks for short-term gains. While some fans may crave the excitement of acquiring a proven star, retaining draft capital ensures the team can continue to build sustainably, focusing on long-term development rather than immediate fixes. This philosophy has placed more pressure on the performance of recent draft selections, emphasizing the need for these players to contribute meaningfully and grow into starters who can sustain the team's competitiveness over multiple seasons. Meanwhile, the development of players like Austin Booker highlights the importance of nurturing talent within the roster. Booker now has the chance to step into a prominent role behind Montez Sweat and prove himself as a potential day 1 starter for the next season. Observing how he responds to this opportunity will be crucial in evaluating the success of the Bears' player development strategy. This patient, methodical approach contrasts with the desire for instant results, but aligns with the long-term vision of building a team that can compete consistently. The Bears have shown that they are capable of competing in the NFC North, maintaining pace with other teams in the division despite the challenges they have faced. With 5 wins, they are tied with the Detroit Lions, and the next series of games will be critical in determining how the team measures up against stronger opponents. The schedule ahead includes matchups against Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Green Bay, which will test the Bears' ability to maintain a winning record against teams with higher expectations. Each game is an opportunity to demonstrate growth, resilience, and the effectiveness of the team's strategies both on offense and defense. The Bears' performance against teams they are favored to beat provides a foundation, but the real challenge lies in competing successfully against teams with a competitive edge, where every play and every adjustment becomes essential to securing victories. This process of gradually improving, learning from each game, and building cohesion within the team is central to the Bears' development. While fans may be eager for immediate results, the reality is that sustained success requires patience, careful planning, and strategic player acquisition. By focusing on smart moves, nurturing talent like Austin Booker, and considering high-impact additions such as Asani Samuel Jr., the Bears are positioning themselves to strengthen their roster in meaningful ways. The next few weeks will reveal how these decisions translate into performance on the field, and fans will be watching closely to see how the team navigates both opportunities and challenges in pursuit of a competitive season. This blend of strategy, development, and calculated risk-taking reflects the Bears' commitment to building a team capable of contending for playoff success while maintaining a foundation for long-term growth, ensuring that each move aligns with a vision for sustained competitiveness in the NFL. The Chicago Bears have shown resilience and adaptability this season, demonstrating that they can face adversity and continue to compete within the NFC North. Caleb Williams recently highlighted the mindset of this team, noting that when challenges arise, the players find ways to support each other and push through. That mentality has been evident in the way the Bears have managed games where the offense struggles, but the defense steps up, or when special teams create opportunities that shift momentum. This team is learning to capitalize on those moments, building confidence across the roster and fostering a sense of accountability where each unit trusts the other to perform. Observing the development of this mindset is critical because it sets the foundation for consistency, which the Bears have often lacked in previous seasons. Winning against the teams they are expected to beat may seem basic, but for Chicago, it has not been a given in recent years. Establishing the consistency is the first step before challenging teams that are traditionally stronger or more established. The upcoming stretch of the schedule will be telling. Games against the New York Giants, Minnesota Vikings, Pittsburgh Steelers, Philadelphia Eagles, and Green Bay Packers will test not only talent, but preparation, adaptability, and the ability to maintain focus under pressure. Achieving a 500 or better record in this segment of the schedule would signal that the Bears are moving beyond simply surviving games and are beginning to contend meaningfully. For fans, it is tempting to look for immediate signs of success, but the true measure lies in the incremental growth of the team, learning to win games while managing adversity, and understanding how to adjust strategies when things do not go as planned. Each challenge offers the coaching staff insights into how to optimize personnel, develop young talent, and deploy strategic schemes that maximize the strengths of players like Austin Booker, who now has a chance to solidify his role and demonstrate that he can contribute consistently at a high level. The Bears front office has balanced the need to address immediate weaknesses with the desire to preserve long-term assets, understanding that trading future draft picks for instant gains can be risky and unsustainable. By maintaining patience and focusing on draft development, the organization ensures that each addition, whether through the draft or free agency, aligns with a broader vision of building a competitive and durable team. The pressure now shifts to the coaching staff and the players to turn potential into production. Evaluating recent draft picks, assessing player health, and managing recovery timelines are all part of the ongoing challenge of building a team capable of sustaining success beyond a single season. Meanwhile, the team's ability to adapt to injuries, lineup changes, and unexpected game scenarios demonstrates the importance of depth and versatility within the roster. The secondary, for instance, remains a focal point for improvement, and strategic decisions regarding player positioning and matchups could influence outcomes in crucial games. The Bears' commitment to developing a culture of accountability, preparation, and resilience is paying off, as evidenced by their competitiveness in the division standings. Maintaining this trajectory will require continuous focus, the ability to execute under pressure, and a willingness to adjust strategies as opponents analyze and adapt to their style of play. Each game offers an opportunity for growth, both for individual players and the team as a whole, and the upcoming matchups will provide insights into whether the Bears can convert potential into tangible results. Observing how players respond to challenges, take ownership of their roles, and support one another on the field is essential to understanding the long-term prospects of the team. The balance between immediate impact moves, such as evaluating potential acquisitions, and long-term development through the draft and player growth highlights the thoughtful approach the Bears are taking. Fans may scrutinize each decision, from trades to draft picks to game day rotations. But the ultimate goal is to create a sustainable, competitive team capable of consistently contending in the NFC North and eventually in the postseason. Chicago's journey is one of patience, calculated risks, and careful development, emphasizing that success is built incrementally through consistent execution, adaptability, and strategic planning rather than impulsive moves or short-term fixes. As the season progresses, the Bears' ability to maintain momentum, capitalize on opportunities, and continue growing as a cohesive unit will determine how far they can go, not just in terms of wins and losses, but in shaping a culture of resilience and competitiveness that can define the team for years to come. As the Bears navigate this phase of the season, their ability to maintain consistency, adapt to adversity, and integrate new players will be critical in determining their trajectory. The upcoming matchups offer an opportunity to see how well this team can perform under pressure, respond to challenges, and take advantage of strategic additions to the roster. The combination of resilience, talent, and thoughtful management has the potential to elevate the Bears into a competitive position in the NFC North, but the margin for error is slim, and execution will be key. Each week provides a test of development, strategy, and cohesion, highlighting the importance of preparation, mental toughness, and the ability to rise to the occasion when it matters most. The Bears' journey this season is a narrative of growth, calculated risks, and the pursuit of competitive balance, with every game serving as both a learning experience and an opportunity to make a tangible impact on their standing. At this stage, the Chicago Bears are focused on consistency, growth, and adaptation. Be it integrating a player like Asante Samuel Jr., maximizing the potential of younger talents like Austin Booker, or executing strategically against a tough schedule. The path forward is defined by deliberate decisions, resilience in the face of adversity, and a commitment to team development. Success will not be immediate or guaranteed, but the steps being taken now are aimed at building a foundation for sustained competitiveness, both in the current season and in the years to come. Fans are witnessing the evolution of this team, where the balance between strategy, talent, and mental toughness will ultimately determine how high the Bears can climb and how effectively they can compete against the top teams in the league. The next several weeks will provide clarity, testing the team's ability to execute, adapt, and rise to the challenges of the NFL, shaping the narrative of this season and offering a glimpse into the potential future of Chicago Bears football. Looking ahead, the next series of games will be telling. The Bears' schedule places them against teams that will challenge every aspect of their roster, from offensive execution to defensive coverage and special teams performance. How the Bears respond to these challenges will define their season and provide a clearer picture of their future trajectory. Wins will be important, but even more significant will be the lessons learned, the growth observed, and the resilience displayed. As the team navigates this phase, fans will get to see whether the patient, strategic approach of the front office and the developmental focus of the coaching staff can translate into tangible success on the field. If executed correctly, this season could be a turning point for the Bears, a year that sets the stage for sustained competitiveness in the NFC North and beyond. The next few weeks will provide some of the most insightful observations yet on how this team is evolving, adapting, and positioning itself for both immediate and long-term success. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are swirling around Soldier Field as the NFL reportedly launches an investigation into the Chicago Bears following an explosive complaint lodged by a rival team. Sources close to the league claim that the allegation could involve violations of league protocols, sparking intense speculation among fans and insiders alike. While details remain scarce, the mere suggestion of impropriety has sent shockwaves through Chicago's passionate fan base, who have watched their team oscillate between moments of brilliance and frustrating inconsistency in recent seasons. The complaint, according to insiders, was filed discreetly, but with a level of seriousness that has compelled the NFL to act swiftly. Analysts are now debating whether this is merely procedural scrutiny or if there are deeper, more troubling issues lurking beneath the surface. Chicago sports bars and online forums have been buzzing nonstop, with some fans defending the Bears and others fearing the worst, recalling past incidents in professional sports where off-field controversies quickly escalated into full-blown scandals. For the Bears organization, the timing couldn't be worse. Coming off a season where the team struggled to find rhythm and consistency, the addition of a potential off-field investigation could derail off-season plans and overshadow any on-field improvements. Team executives have remained tight-lipped, issuing only a brief statement affirming cooperation with the league and a commitment to transparency. Yet, the air of mystery has only fueled speculation, with former players and commentators weighing in with theories ranging from minor infractions to allegations that could shake the franchise to its core. As the NFL quietly gathers information, rival teams are reportedly watching closely, perhaps hoping the investigation could influence next season's competitive landscape. For Bears fans, the scandal has become the latest talking point in a city accustomed to high-stakes sports drama. Whether this will be resolved quietly or explode into a headline-grabbing saga remains uncertain. But one thing is clear. The Bears are at the center of a storm, and Chicago is bracing for whatever comes next. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.